Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley, and if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, hi, hello, welcome. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Gyarus. I think that's how you say it. Gyarus. So, it's a type of fashion in Japan, and I kind of want to do a series of me talking about type of styles and eras. And so, this video, I'm going to be talking about this because I feel like I've seen it all over, and I thought it was just so interesting. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about it. So I did my little research. I am gonna give credits because whatever I end up titling this, I saw an article and the girl, the way she told it, just made so much more sense, and I feel like that's what I'm explaining in this video. So I'm gonna give credit to the girl. I can't remember what her blog is, but I'm gonna put it up here and then put the blog down below. But I did a lot of research on this, and hopefully I don't miss anything. If I did, let me know. But I just wanted to do this cute little fun video about it. And yeah, sorry about my hair. It's like not cooperating with me. So, and I'm trying to grow out my bangs, but yeah, I just wanted to do this cute little fun video for you guys. And yeah, let's get started. So, what is it and what does it mean? So, Gyaru means gal, and the term originated from a Levi's like ad commercial meaning Levi's for gals, and so it kind of ended up translating to Gyaru back in out in Japan. And so I feel like Gyaru gal, they both kind of are the same. It's just a translation, and the term came from Levi's, so that's why the subculture is called that. Why were people becoming gyros? Why was it becoming popular? What was the reason for this? The main reason was people trying to rebel from the beauty standards out in Japan. Like, we know the beauty standards of them being very skinny and like pale and like dark black hair and like these like beautiful eyes. Like, like it's very much of a beauty standard in Japan, and gyros were just teen girls and like older girls rebelling from that standard. So this actually started back in 1990 to the 2000s is where the Gyaru subculture became so big, and like that's where we kind of know it from. And it's not a fashion, like I said, it's more of a subculture, but it's like a type of style. So people trying to rebel from the standards that they were suppressed from, and they were very outgoing and flashy, and definitely towards the Japanese society, like it was completely different from what their beauty standards was. Girls were trying to change it up, and so it's definitely eye catching towards like the population, not the population, like the society out there. But also known for getting pretty wild and like being very confident in their body and being very sexy, and like they were just confident in who they were because they had dark skin, big puffy blonde hair, and the girls would break dress codes in school, and so it was kind of just like, they were trying to break out their standards and rebelling, and they would like, I'm probably gonna insert some pictures, like they would wear like leg warmers and like their makeup and their hair, and they would change up like the uniform in certain ways to rebel. It's just trying to make something different. And I feel like that's where gyros were kind of known for in their eyes, because in Japan they're very very strict, and like the beauty standards, especially in like the school, and like these gyros were just very big and bold, which was the complete opposite from what like Japanese schools were trying to push away from. And a lot of them were very big girls into clubbing and would wear a lot of tight revealing dresses, and like, which was very different from what, like I said, the just Japanese society. And so um, I'm gonna name them a couple type of different gyros aesthetics. So there's the let me see if I should have done more research on how to say these names. I'm sorry if I get these names wrong. I probably should have done more research on it, but it's the kangaroo, the himinja, the onika, the roku, the yamba. Like, these are all different types of, like, I'm probably gonna insert more of each type of like gyros, because there was a bunch of different, like, people just assume there was one. There was multiple type of styles or multiple type of versions of this Gyaru type of style. And so a typical Gyaru had like the blonde hair, the dramatic makeup. Their outfits kind of inspired by the mobbing and the Y2K-esques, which was this very popular era too. And for me, I feel like I kind of like Gyarus kind of remind me of like, oh, did I move my camera? Kind of remind me, I don't know if Jersey Shore had like an aesthetic, but it reminds me of like Jersey Shore. Like, I can't remember. All like the big puffy hair, and they're like fluffy like boots. Like, it was just very much 2000s Jersey Shore. I don't know if where that's they got the inspiration, but to me it kind of gives like the similarities. They've definitely mean very much difference between them. Like, the exact meaning why they were dressing up that way wasn't different, but the idea was kind of similar. And like the dyed hair, it was very much 2000s. Guys are very much 2000s, but yet there is multiple different styles that are like more like the kawaii gyros. But the main Gyaru kind of just reminds me of like the Jersey Shore 2000s. I don't know why. Maybe if anyone agrees with me too. Yeah, mainly the like known Gyros had, or like what most Gyros would wear were very dramatic makeup consisting of like dark eyeliner, flashy eye looks, fake lashes, which makes their eyes look appear bigger, and that was like the whole point for most of the Gyros. As well as contouring, like very bold contouring to make their face appear slimmer, which you can very noticeable in most Gyros like makeups. Like I'm probably gonna insert some TikToks I've seen on TikTok. They're more of like the kawaii Gyaru gals. There's probably a name for it. I'll probably insert it for you guys. But I've also seen little girls also dressing up like in a Gyaru type of style too. And I'm just like, if I was like in Japan and I was like a Japanese girl, I would totally be into the Gyaru fashion culture or subculture. I think it's just kind of cool, you know. Not cool, but it's just different, you know. And I also wanted to mention there's a lots of popular Gyaru idols that were, you know, very big inspiration to girls like back in the time or maybe to this day. I don't really know much about them, but I did see that I'm gonna name some of them. Tatsuba Masuwaka, um, Kimoko Fumiyama, Ri Matsuoka, Hirakashina, like these are all I'm sorry for the pronunciation. Very much like popular girls back or like popular gyro gals that are like idols to other girls. It's like all gyros didn't care what other people thought. It's more like they took pleasure in being loud, sex positive, and even developing their own like slang. There was a lot of like magazine people who would love to like take pictures and write articles about these girls, and that's how like all of these girls or some of these girls I've named became very name popular because they were very main well known of being a gyro girl. And paparazzi or like magazines love attention or love something that's different, so they were perfect for the role. So Japan seeing all these different types of gyro gals and doing their own thing, it kind of they were kind of scared of it, but for these girls it made them like more independent, and they kind of were just themselves trying to push out their names, trying to get into magazines, getting their name out. And there was some gyros that ended up like, I mean, gyros were into like the very high J-pop like music, fast-paced partying like club music is was very much what they were into. And to me it's just like it was just something cool to learn about, knowing that these girls kind of created their own aesthetic and were very, you know, big on it and very like passionate about these. Some girls end up creating a career off of this, you know. They were very much themselves, and I love that about them. They're from very much a conservative country as such as Japan, but you know, um gyro fashion has come back. Maybe I don't see I've seen some Midwest. I don't know, can like other people that are not Japanese do this style? That's my question. I've seen like people from the Midwest do it, where like from the United States do it, and I'm like, is that, can you do that? I don't know. I personally wouldn't do it because it's not like, I don't really have a meaning, but I just think other countries or other places like the United States have taken inspiration and like they would actually do gyro makeup. But is it even allowed? That's like my question. Like, can other people, is it like culture appropriation? I don't know. I just, you know, I haven't seen much videos on, you know, the history of gyro gals, and I just thought it was interesting to me, and I wanted to share you guys. I wanted to share with you guys this cool little like thing I learned about them because I very much love their fashion, and like with their like big bags and their like leg warmers and their puffy hair and their like really tan skin. Yeah, they all like the bold eye makeup with some whiteness around, the really like blonde orange hair, and like they always do like the peace sign, the Gyaru sign. I feel like this is so them. Especially like the schoolgirl, like I'm looking up on my iPad. I feel like this. Can you guys see? I probably insert a picture. That's so cute. I don't know. It's so cool. It's very Gyaru gal coded. Um that was my little history on the Gyaru gals. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I would appreciate if you give it a big thumbs up. And if there's any other fashion type of like, or like, I don't know how you would say it, like an era, let me know. And if I missed anything, let me know if I mispronounced those names. I'm so sorry, but Yeah, I just thought this was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I appreciate if you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you beautiful people in my next video. See ya!